This video will demonstrate the proper steps for the installation of watertight expansion joints. If watertight expansion joints are to be installed for your bridge, the procedures, notes, and detail will be included in your structure plans as shown here. The base angle will be installed using a template similar to what is pictured for the blockout in order to ensure the proper depth and width. After the concrete has been cast, the contractor shall remove the template along with any excess concrete left on the base plate and bolt holes from the deck pour. Care should also be taken to blow out any other debris from the blockout area prior to the gland being placed. Before the elastomeric gland is placed on the base plate, it should be examined for any punctures or tears. The elastomeric gland shall be a continuous unit for the entire length of the joint and should not be field spliced. This reduces the potential for leaks. The gland should come shop marked to indicate the top side and should also be labeled for proper installation on skewed bridges. Once the gland is found to be acceptable, the contractor should lay the gland on the base plate and mark the holes on the gland to be punched at 7/8 of an inch diameter using a hand punch. After the holes have been punched, the gland should be installed along with the cover plates to check for proper alignment. Until the alignment has been checked, the bolts should not be tightened and the neoprene sealant should not be applied. Once the alignment has been checked, the contractor may apply the neoprene sealant as shown in the detail to the base angle, and then install the gland and hold down plates. Once everything is in proper position, the bolts may then be tightened. Care should be taken during the installation of the plates to make sure that the coating on the plates is not damaged. Initial tightening may be done using hand or power tools, with care needing to be taken so that the bolts are not over tightened. Once the bolts have been tightened securely, a torque wrench should then be used to ensure that the bolts are torqued to the 88 foot-pounds that are called for in the plans. After all the bolts are tightened, the bolt hole recesses should be checked for cleanliness and any debris found should be removed. The neoprene sealant should then be used to fill all of the recesses. Sealant should be applied liberally so that the potential openings in the joint are closed. Once all the sealant has been applied and allowed to cure, a watertight integrity test shall be performed to check for any leaks. The contractor will need to cover the section of the joint between the curb or barrier rail on each side of the joint. A wood frame as shown may be used, or other device that will allow the test to be properly performed. Once the joint is surrounded, apply the water and allow it to fill up over the joint to a level not less than 1 inch above the roadway surface at all points. This level needs to be maintained for a period of 5 hours. After the time has elapsed, check beneath the joint and see if there are any leaks. If no leaks are found, the joint is acceptable. If leaks are found, note the locations and perform any measures necessary to repair the leaks. A subsequent test shall then be performed following the same procedures as the initial test. The completed joint will look as pictured. If you have any questions regarding the installation of the watertight expansion joint for your bridge, please contact your area bridge construction engineer.